I was exploring a vast cave system in Minecraft, searching for valuable resources. As I delved deeper into the darkness, I noticed something odd. The walls and ceiling of the cave were covered in strange, glowing symbols that seemed to pulse and throb with a sickly light. I cautiously approached one of the symbols, trying to make out what it said. It was a word I had never seen before, written in a twisted, ancient language. Suddenly, I felt a jolt of fear run through my body. The symbols were alive, pulsing with an otherworldly energy that made my skin crawl. As I continued deeper into the cave, the symbols grew more and more numerous. I started to feel like I was being watched, like there was something lurking just out of sight. My torches flickered and died, leaving me alone in the dark with the symbols. Suddenly, I heard a faint whispering sound. It was coming from all around me, a chorus of eerie voices speaking in that same twisted language. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but I knew it was something sinister. Panic set in as I realized I was lost in this cavern, surrounded by glowing symbols and haunted by ghostly whispers. I ran through the cave, desperate to find my way out, but the symbols seemed to multiply and shift, leading me in circles. Finally, I stumbled into a vast underground chamber. In the center of the room was a massive altar made of obsidian, covered in the same pulsing symbols that had haunted me throughout the cave. As I gazed at the altar, I felt a wave of terror wash over me. I knew then that I had stumbled into a place of unspeakable evil, and that the symbols were a warning to stay away. I turned to run, but it was too late. The ghostly whispers rose to a deafening roar, and I felt a cold, bony hand close around my ankle. I screamed and kicked, but it was no use. Something had me, and it was dragging me toward the altar. As I was pulled closer and closer, I caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the altar. It was tall and skeletal, with glowing red eyes and long, bony fingers. It spoke to me in that same twisted language, and I knew that I was in the presence of an ancient, malevolent force. I screamed and struggled, but the figure's grip was too strong. It lifted me up and placed me on the altar, and I knew that I was about to become a sacrifice to some unspeakable horror.